بص لو في حاجه الصوت واضح يا شباب.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Mohammed Wadad. I'm your math teacher. Today we start with parallelism in geometry. Parallelism. If we have two parallel straight lines, and the third EF is intersect them, we call the EF as transversal to the intersect CD and AB at X and Y respectively. We find three types of angles. The first is the two alternate angles. What is the two alternate angles? Is the two angles that make Z letter. Alternate angles that the two angles made Z letter. Look like this Z. We find the two angles, this and this. And from the opposite side, the two alternate angles will be angle in this place and angle Y. Now we have two alternate angles. The angles that make Z letter. The second type is the two corresponding angles. The two angles that make F letter. F letter. F letter. F letter. F letter. The two angles that we called them alternate will be the angle under the first line, this line, and under this line. These two angles are corresponding angles, and we can find F inverse. Look like this. The two corresponding angles are these angles. We can find in this position the two corresponding angles are these two angles. The third type of two angles, we called them interior angles on one side of the transversal. Again, the two interior angles on one side of the transversal. These two angles will make U letter. Look like this angles, and another way, these two angles X and Y. Okay. Then finally we find three types of angles: alternate angles, corresponding angles, and interior angles. Again, alternate angles and alternate angles that make Z, and corresponding angles that make F, and interior angles on one side of the transversal U. Okay, then if we have two parallel straight lines, we find three types of angles. If a straight line intersects two parallel straight lines, then every two alternate angles, the Z letter, are equal in measure, and each or every two corresponding angles are equal in measure. Every two interior angles on one side of transversal are supplementary. Supplementary, it means equal 180. 180. Okay? 180. Now we can start with some examples. First example, in each of the following figures, if AB, straight line AB parallel straight line CD, then complete. Number one, the angle A or BAC is equal 62. Angle BAC equals 62 degrees. Now find the measure of angle ACD. ACD, this angle. We find that the angle BAC and angle ACD make U letter. Make U letter. This is U. It means these two angles are supplementary because they are interior angles on one side of transversal. This is U. It means the two angles are equal 180. The sum of two angles equal 180. Now we want to find the angle measure of angle ACD. It will be 180 minus 62. Now who can solve? It will be 118. Okay, the measure of angle ACD, it will be 118. 118. Second example, measure of angle BAC equals 70 degrees. 70 degrees. Okay, and we want to find the measure of angle ACD. ACD, this angle. These two angles make Z letter. Z letter. Z letter. Okay. The two angles that make Z letter, we call them alternate. Alternate. Okay. And they are equal in measure. They are equal in measure. So the measure of angle ACD equal in measure of angle BAC equal 70. Again, measure of angle ACD equal measure of angle BAC. BAC, because they are make Z letter, and Z letter, this angles called alternate angles, equal in measure, equal in measure. Okay, we put measure of angle ACD equal measure of angle BAC equal 70 degrees. 70 degrees. Okay. 3. Now is example 3. Example 3. The measure of angle EAB equal 180. And he wants the measure of angle ACD. ACD, this angle. Now find these two angles make F letter, but it is F, flipped F, okay? It's flipped F. This. This is F. Now measure of angle EAB equal measure of angle ACD, because these two angles are make F letter, and F letter means corresponding angles, and the two corresponding angles are equal in measure. So again, the measure of angle EAB equal measure of angle ACD. Measure of angle ACD equal measure of angle EAB. EAB equal 120 degrees. Okay. Now the next examples. The next example is, say, in the opposite figure, or in the figure opposite, AB parallel CD. AB, the straight line AB parallel straight line CD, and straight line EF parallel straight line CD. It means all rays are parallel. This one parallel for AB parallel EF parallel CD. And the measure of angle A equal 42. Angle A equal 42. Measure of angle C equal 117. 117. Determine the measure of angle AEC. 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 Angle AEC consists of two angles. This one, its name AEF, and angle FEC. To find the measure of angle AEC, we find the measure of angle number 1, AEF, and the measure of angle FEC. Then we find the sum of them. Now, from upper, AB parallel EF and angle ABAE or A will be equal angle 1, because they make Z letter, two alternate angles. This is Z letter. Okay? So measure of angle number 1, A, that named AEF, will be 42. This angle will be 42. Why? Because angle A and angle AEF make Z letter, and Z letter means alternate angles, and the two alternate angles are equal in measure. So the measure of angle 1 will be 42 degrees. Okay? From the down, we find the angle 2 and the angle C make U letter. Okay? This is U letter. This is U letter. Okay? Again, angle 2 and angle C, it's a measure 117, make U letter. Make U letter. These two angles, number 2 and 117, make U letter, and U letter means interior angle on one side of transversal. These two angles that called interior that make U will be supplementary. It means the sum of the two angles, 2 and 117, will be 180. So To find the measure of angle 2, we subtracted 117 from 180, 180 minus 117. It will be equal. Who can solve? Okay. Anyone? Okay, 63 degrees. It means the measure of angle number 2 will be 63 degrees. Okay. Now, we find the measure of angle number 1 will be 42 from alternate, and the measure of angle 2, 63 degrees from interior angles. Okay. The measure of AEC, all AEC will be the sum of 42 and 63. Okay. 42 plus 63. 42 plus 63. It will be 105 degrees. Okay. Okay. To the next. In this example, in the opposite figure, BA straight line BA parallel straight line CD, and straight line CD parallel straight line EF. It means the rays. The ray BA parallel the ray CD, and the ray CD parallel ray EF. It means the 3 rays are parallel. Okay. Now, and CD bisects angle BCE. CD bisects angle BCE. It means it will be divided into 2 equal angles. Okay, equal. The measure of this angle will be equal this measure of angle. Now, and the measure of angle CEF is 40. Find the measure of angle B. He wants this angle. We start with the given angle to find the wanted angle B. Okay. Now, we start with the upper barrel. We say, since EF barrel ray CD, then measure of angle ECD equal measure of angle FEC. Okay, these 2 angles are equal in measure because they make Z letter, and Z letter is called alternate angles, and the alternate angles are equal in measure. So the measure of angle ECD will be 40 degrees. Okay. And since the ray CD bisect the angle ECB, then measure of angle ECD equal measure of angle DCB. This angle equal this angle in measure. So the measure of angle DCB, this angle will be 40 degrees also. Okay, measure of angle DCB DCB will be 40. Now, since CD parallel BA, then measure of angle B and angles DCB make U, okay? Make U. And U called interior angles. And the two interior angles, the sum of its measures will be 180. So the measure of angle B will be 180 degrees minus 40 equal to 140 degrees. Okay, this angle will be 140 degrees. Again, since EF parallel, since ray EF parallel ray CD, then measure of angle FEC equal measure of angle ECD equal 40 degrees. Why? Because two alternate angles make that letter. And since measure of angle ECD equal measure of angle DCB. Why? Because CD bisect angle BCE. Then measure of angle ECD equal measure of angle DCB equal 40. Then, since CD parallel BA, then measure of angle DCB plus measure of angle CBA equal 180, because these two angles make U, and U is called two interior angle on one side of transversal. It means the sum of two angles are equal 180. Then measure of angle B will equal 180 minus 40 equal 140. Okay? This example can be taken as homework. Okay? You can solve it and give the answer to your master in your class. I'm sorry, the time is finished. So, goodbye.